for Arne Slot, I'm sure Jurgen Klopp will look that guy and they say, hey, bros, you better win trophies, oh. Because Jurgen Klopp came in with little budget. He was able to do what he did for Liverpool. And a Slot, of course, did it without signing any player. Won the Premier League without signing a player. But right now, the expectations go dey high for Arne Slot. Exactly. This thing na set up for am. Abi, you know, this thing na just one big set up. Everybody go look say, okay, for the fact say him do am without buying too many players, more excuse, even if nothing dey work out right now.
No, I don't think it's a setup if you ask me, because Liverpool's managers, their owners, the owners of the club, they are in this behavior, like you rightly mentioned, of not really spending so much on transfer windows. They like going for the exact, and they're always lucky. I would say they're always lucky because they struggled a lot with season out before the club came in. But during the club's era, you're always quite lucky of getting the right pieces in the right holes. And another thing where Liverpool has done well is that they don't have to keep their players for very long. You hardly hear this player say he's not happy with them. Despite the fact they don't even pay them up to what other clubs pay their striker, but their players are always quite okay in contributing their best to the team. Okay, Liverpool have spent close to 300 million pounds, something we're not used to seeing them do over the years. And I was discussing with somebody earlier. What has happened this season is a ripple effect of what happened last season, because last season they didn't spend so much money. And Liverpool's owners, they are very structured when it comes to spending. Very structured when it comes to spending. You can't hear them, you can't see them spending money anyhow like Man City or Chelsea or the likes, where you just buy a player in case if he doesn't give you what you want in the next 3 months, the player will depart. And Liverpool has this thing with them where if players are signed for the club and they collect like 100 million, 100,000 pounds per week, 50, 70, they will say they're happy to play for the club and work for the badge. So now what is happening this season now is that, okay, we have arrived now. Last season we won the EPL. This new season we have to challenge for the Champions League. I think that whole debacle with PSG, maybe that the team will pay them pass. So they've spent close to 200 million. They brought in Hugo Ekitike from Eintracht Frankfurt. They brought in Milos Kekes from Bournemouth. They brought in Georgi Mamadashvili from Valencia. They brought in from Germany, and Frimpong from Bayer Leverkusen. 5 players, 500 players. So this it will be from the squad. Unfortunately for them, he so rest in peace. Shooter will have been an excellent addition.
Yeah, we're looking to replace him now.
So another thing I'm looking at is exit from the club. Darwin Núñez, I think they want to let him go. So what is if okay? The question now is, will Arne Slot be given how would I put it now? A free pass this season.
A grace period.
A grace period. Honestly, if you should play this season and go trophyless, I think this is not the one. Okay, he might have one more season. I don't think they will judge him based on anything yet. This is a good season now for him. You have new fresh hands, you have good players. Most likely, you have the players you now want. I guess why they didn't sign much last season was that the players he really wanted were not they are not forthcoming. They are telling him next season or the money was not there. So now that they have enough money to spend this season, rightly so, they're not bringing in those players that they think they can move the club forward.